Good afternoon, Sierra Leoneans. We are here again at the house of the Sierra Leone Kids Parliament. As you can see, we are having the honorable members entering the house one at a time. The leader of the opposition just entered the house, and according to her, we should expect a good standing into this seat. I am Fatu Samura, reporting from the Sierra Leone Kids Parliament Corporation Broadcasting Television. Thank you.
Madam Speaker, honorable members, all prominent personalities, greetings. Our topic of discussion today is Save the Children. This parliament dwells on the livelihood of children in our nation across every border. We have great concern over the well-being of all of us. Therefore, today before us is a broad topic of discussion. On the desks of all honorable members are documents to make our discussion very fruitful. Thank you.
We gather here today with a common interest to argue over a topic, saves the children. We all might have a different opinions in terms of argument, but I urge you all to know that we are presenting the many who affected either ways. With the said topic read by the clerk of this house, we the children of this country is going through a lot, and this parliament is to discuss it and find solutions to it. Deliberation on this matter may start.
Greetings. I do not know for everything of you, but you come.
We should not always fight. This house should always be peaceful and you know that.
On our side, we are always peaceful. You people always see our contributions as clear, and as we all know, insecurity is a sign of pain. But nevertheless, let me go straight to the point. Save the children. When I received these documents to go over it before this meeting, I took a break from all other activities to read and understand it properly. And I have. That is why I want to be the first speaker on it, not your position, Madam Speaker. I don't want to use my words to commit crime. Save the children, Madam Speaker. Reading these documents, I feel pleased. I mean, our discussion should be on the same path today, except otherwise. What are we to be saved from? Rape, diseases, our parents, ourselves, the government, or their
Speaker, my extended greetings. I must say I love the atmosphere here today. Our topic of discussion here today is very important. I want to stand by Honorable Mary without asking, who are we to be saved from? When I started reading this document, the first thing that came to my mind was the organization itself, Save the Children Sierra Leone. We all know that organization started its operation in 1999 after the brutal rebel war, with their initial focus of unification, where they reunited children with their parents. So in common saying, if we're here to discuss a matter as Save the Children, we must first know what children are faced with, causes, before thinking about how to save them.
Madam Speaker, my greetings. Madam Speaker, the House is very calm today. I don't know if it's because the leader of opposition has not said anything yet. And if so, I pray she does not talk. Madam Speaker, both honorable members have contributed greatly.
At least, we do not bring the secret to the house. We are always reminding ourselves that we are sent here to do a job, and that is what we are doing. This document was put together by members of parliament and masses of children across the country.
The children of Sierra Leone sent this matter to us in clear voices. They want us in the house to hear them and save them.
I
presence in this house is as important as the matter before.
Madam Speaker, I can see you're very comfortable when you're putting that. Honorable Chris, I am not what you think. I am 10 times better than your imagination. I am more focused on this matter today because it touches me.
This is our third sitting. In our first sitting, we argued seriously that we are not leaders of tomorrow.
In our second sitting, we argued about children on the streets. With so much arguments, we do not bring results to the children we are representing in this house.
The ruling government took action that were not our agreements. Now, the children have sent their voice for us to save them.
Save the Children should be classed as a standing order here today. And its meaning is the voice of many children out there. Our brothers and sisters are crying for us to save them. Save the children from what? From not calling us leaders of tomorrow without good foundation of the spirit children. Save the children from violence.
Save the children from hunger.
Save the children from female genital mutilation. Save the children from forced marriage. Save the children from trafficking. So, if Honorable Mary and Honorable Fatima are asking for the problem to save the children, there are many.
Madam Speaker, this house must save the children out there from many plight. Children are something massive. We may want to talk about it and forget to act. Let me take you through the healthcare system of children. The healthcare of children in this nation is still under-resourced and in a state of serious disrepair. Access to quality healthcare of children is difficult and expensive.
No, Madam Speaker, I do not agree with Honorable Zawa on that statement. We all know that free health care for children in this nation is all over in a good way.
Honorable Jackson, what are you saying? When last did you take a walk around the city of Freetown in hospitals to justify your confidence in your sin? With me, here is a report on the right to health in Sierra Leone, where stakeholders of your government reported in a submission by World Vision for Universal Periodic Review. Using the paragraph here. In Sierra Leone, the lifetime risk of a woman dying from complications of pregnancy and childbirth is 1/8, and 1/12 children still die before their first birthday. So, what do you want to defend here?
That's a good children just after the introduction of free healthcare.
And the free healthcare was aimed to reduce the financial barriers when people may experience when trying to access free health service.
The farmers users feel they are eliminated.
An example to that is the antenatal care.
Madam Speaker, as I explained, we don't need to talk to each other, and we will continue for talk to each other. However, Chris wants to challenge the healthcare system and trying to make it very good. But it's forgetting that we are one of the least developed countries where access to healthcare is mostly constrained by geographical barriers since 2021. So if it is challenging that, then I think we must take us from good participation to another place.
And I will not allow that here today. I know healthcare is one of our main discussion in today's matter. But there are many things we also need to look at. Honorable Chris, I think the oppositions are making excellent points in this health matter. Many children out there are suffering from different sicknesses and are suffering from dangerous diseases. So let us not argue over it. What we need to do is to invite the government in private sectors, non-government, and all those concerned with this health matter. So we can move to another, please.
Who wants to die? Madam Speaker gave us praises today. Madam Speaker, I want to talk on other issues affecting these children. You see, knowing the truth and hiding it pains more than taking one's breath. Honorable Chris, I am happy you confess with your own mouth that this document was written by the masses and sent here. Because all what we are debating here are written in this. The children out there are suffering, and they stated here what is affecting them and how to solve it. Many clauses of the Child Rights Act is quoted here. Madam Speaker, most Sierra Leoneans says child abuse and neglect is rated to 75% and 60% are school-going children. So we can see that problem of education is mentioned. Also, 1/3 of Sierra Leoneans believe that resources available in the community help 65% of abuse and neglect. And most affected are the ones with disabilities. Some of the problems faced by children in our nation are no food, no shelter, no clothing, and lack of proper education, no proper health care, no security. These are many problems we are faced with and must be saved. Madam Speaker, the children of this nation have asked us to save them. We have had a lot with main points left to discuss. Can you please take each of these points to our please? This parliament has a lot of departments which I believe will help us solve this problem.
Madam Speaker,
We are returning around the discussion. Way forward, please.
Madam Speaker, now that we have highlighted many problems children are faced with in this nation, I'm suggesting we take a break time off so we can bring the possible ways on how to save children. Either ways, we are affected too. So let us relax our minds, ease our attention in the break time off. Today we must make a very good bill on this matter together, and it should not be enough.
Do we need to go out? Like you said, no issues already. So let us take the solutions together. For example, girls are out there affected with rape and women with causes. Any man found guilty of such acts must be punished. And what should be the punishment? Exactly why we should take a break to discuss.
Please call for a break, Mr. Clark. Today there will be no fights.
The house will take a break.
We are in a very calm situation at the House of Parliament as we witness the first half of today's sitting.
Topic, Save the Children. The Parliament has gone out for a period of break. We will be with you soon. I'm Blessing Ember reporting from the Sierra Leone Kids Parliament.
Welcome back, honorable members. I hope you're back in good faith. Yes, we are back. I would like to open this session with the Child Protection Act. We all have stated many issues affecting children in this nation, which include us all. Madam Speaker, a child protection refers to action that aims to prevent, protect, and respond against violence, exploitation, and abuse against children. A child protection framework may include legislation and policies that provide specific rights for children, services that support the protection of children within communities. A child protection also responds to violence, including giving our health care a good standing, because it gives us medical treatment processes to ensure a good living standard. And few of the ways to activate Child Protection Act are putting a stop to female genital mutilation. And this is my submission.
Madam Speaker, I want to throw light to child labor. It is a huge problem we're faced with and needs concern. Like Honorable Fatima said on child protection, children in this nation are subjected to the worst form of child labor, which I agree with her saying on commercial sexual exploitation that are mainly resulted from child trafficking and forced labor. By our Child Rights Act, children under 12 are prohibited from work. But nowadays, it is estimated that 700,000 children at age 5 to 15 in our nation works for their survival. And short act deprives you from your childhood. Your potential to become a healthy-minded person will be threatened by physical and mental development. Also, according to findings, the main reason of child labor has to do with the unhealthy family life and economic deprivation. Many families cannot provide demands for their children. Some may not even have adequate nutrition. So, I believe that if we look into economic conditions too, we will get positive solutions.
Madam Speaker, I like how you and if you continue from something you said, we will surely stay with you. I want to throw light on our social lives and relationships with other nations. A few days ago, I was watching the Parliament of Children in Pakistan, and I had them very proud of their standards of living through social economic development. The children were proud of right to education, a stable GDP, life expectancy, with an extent of participation in civil society. The children were proud in congratulating their leaders for good flow of efficient income, which helps them connect with other nations. The children of the United Nations had a summit where they were giving awards to prominent elders for giving them the attention they want in their affairs and for always being there for them when they call to respond to their basic needs. Do we have such to boast of here?
No.
This is our third city. How many letters have we sent to our elders, both from the private and government sector, to sit and hear us on matters affecting us and the many children out there? Few not up to 5 has given us listening ears. Madam Speaker, one way to save the children is by having dialogue with them. So, if you can force the MBAs, NGOs, CBOs, and all other related organizations related to affairs of children of this nation, then I believe we will find solutions to ensure the safety of us all.
Everything you just said is what we need.
Today we are very aware, and I see how this is touching to all of us. Therefore, we must stand firm to it and take course.
I love the work today and we are making progress. Exactly what Honorable said. We need to get dialogue with these people, especially those involved in the child labor. And the agency to deal with the enforcement of laws on child labor are Ministry of Labour and Social Security, Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources, all of them. All these people are here watching us. Let them be boldly and talk to us.
Exactly, Speaker. It is our responsibility to all. These people are holding the peace officers, not just for the names, they are calling themselves to serve them.
Madam Speaker, do not forget to add Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, Ministry of Social Welfare, Ministry of Gender and Children Affairs, and even the Save the Children Foundation ceremony.
Thank you all for your excellent and brilliant contributions. I have heard all your suggestions. But like I said, it is not just Madam Speaker, but all of us. Is that not so? We as Parliament, government, and people of this nation have a responsibility to make our home a better place and a societal global page. When people are talking on child labor, which is our main discussion, to save the children of this nation, It is so stressful. I vividly remember in 2021, Sierra Leone made a moderate advancement in efforts to eliminate the worst child labor. The ratification made by government as protocol of the Forced Labor Convention, Domestic Workers Convention, Economic Communities of West African States Convention. Sierra Leone also launched a national policy on radical inclusion in schools with the aim of ensuring education access to all children in the country. So, we need to remind them and get a good dialogue with action. And like I said, it is not just me. Duties has been given to members to perform. I'll call you to my office when necessary. So, get prepared. Till then, this sitting is adjourned.
Sierra Leoneans, this is how the Sierra Leone Kids Parliament show parliamentarians ended their discussion today on their third sitting on the topic Save the Children. As we all know, according to what they have discussed today, they have mentioned organizations, ministries to come on board to work with them hand in hand so that they can solve issues surrounding kids. Oh yes, our children needs to be saved. That is why the Sierra Leone Kids Parliament show is on all social media platforms. Please do not forget to follow us on our social media platforms using the Sierra Leone Kids Parliament show. I have been your queen till we meet again, Esther.